guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. So today I thought it would be fun to sit down and talk to you guys about the top 5 things that I wish I knew before having my son, a newborn baby. So let's jump right into it. So I really enjoyed doing my last top 5 things, and so I thought it would be fun to kind of maybe do a few more. I'm gonna come up with a few ideas, and so if you guys have a few ideas, go ahead and leave them down below. But I really wanted to do this one because there's a lot of things that I wish I would have known before having my son that I thought I would have kind of known, but I didn't. And so the very first one is definitely the fact that you're gonna want a lot of alone time with just you and your new family, your husband, the new baby, your other kids if you've got other kids. We had a lot of family visit and it was really nice to see everybody. But for the first month and a little bit, it felt like every couple of days we had somebody visiting. And for us, we don't live really around any of our family, and so that meant we had people staying the night a lot, and so that meant I was changing the sheets and doing extra dishes and a lot of extra things on top of nursing and taking care of a baby and not sleeping at night and having my husband go to work. And so I don't know if I would change anything. It was just really chaotic. And at the time I really didn't feel like it was, but looking back at it now, it was like, how did we do that? We were so busy. Why did we do that to ourselves? But that's kind of the price you pay when you live far away from family. And like I said, it was so nice to have people come and visit. It just added a lot of extra to our life, and it would almost have been easier if everybody was just close to us and could have come and visit us at the hospital, where it's kind of like a few hours and then you still have your kind of your evenings and your all that sort of stuff to get kind of yourself into routine. Number 2 is the fact that they eat all the time. I knew that they eat all the time. You hear that they poop all of the time, and so you know that they must be eating all of the time if they're getting rid of all of that in their body. But Jacob really cluster fed constantly. It was really hard to go anywhere with him. There was a few situations where I went to like my mother and father-in-law's, and I just felt like everybody was visiting and I kept having to go away to nurse. I wasn't at the point where I was really comfortable with nursing in front of people yet. Covered even. I was still learning how to hold him without like my boppy pillow and all of that sort of stuff. So I was really shocked at how much they ate. He was like always like, it was like, okay, it's been 20 minutes, I guess I'll go feed him again. And so I don't know, maybe that was just his personality. Maybe I wasn't producing a whole lot. Maybe he was, I don't know. It was just something that shocked me how much he needed to eat. And I think he comfort nursed a lot, so that really didn't help the situation. Number 3 kind of goes along with number 2, and that's the fact that breastfeeding is really hard. There are a lot of people who do not like to breastfeed. There are a lot of people who choose not to breastfeed. There are a lot of people who choose to breastfeed, but it doesn't really matter to them either way. And then there's people like me. I chose to breastfeed and I really loved breastfeeding. I really didn't have any hiccups. I didn't, get any chapped or cracked or bleeding from it. I didn't get mastitis. His latch was really good. He nursed like a champ. So there wasn't any negatives to it, and it was still really hard. So I can't imagine people who have a baby who's tongue-tied or has a hard time latching, or it really hurts for them, or has mastitis, or whatever the situation. I really enjoyed it, but it was still difficult. So I would definitely say that that was something I wasn't really prepared for, is how hard it would be. And I mean that just in terms of learning your baby, learning how to do it, and being comfortable doing it when you're around people. There was a lot of people who made some comments to me if I was bottle feeding him. I would pump and take a bottle if we were gonna be out in a restaurant. And I had a few older ladies make comments about the fact that I should be nursing, not feeding him a bottle. And that's unnecessary to me. And so, yeah, I just think it's hard enough as it is. Let's just let us be. Number 4 kind of goes along with it as well, and that's the fact that you're not going to want to be touched. I was really surprised by that. I am a very affectionate person, but the baby takes everything out of you. They are nursing around the clock, they are pooping on you, they are spitting up on you, they are laying on you, they are being cuddled by you, they are always in your arms or around your body in some way, shape, or form, and especially the first couple of months. And so I really found that in the first couple of months, everything irritated me. Other than Jacob, other than the fact that it was like my body was like, okay, I am now a cow and I just need to feed. I know that that sounds awful, but, or like I am now a refrigerator, you know, my purpose is to just take care of this person. Maybe that's not a great analogy either, but you understand what I mean. Like it was just, that was my primary concern. And so for me to like hug people, I was like, oh, I just didn't want to be touched, or to like put clothes on. I didn't want clothes, or to even like, you know, have to wash myself in the shower. And I don't know, maybe that's weird to say. It wasn't like I hated it. It wasn't like, don't touch me, yuck. But it was just, I really just, my body at the end of the day just felt exhausted from being needed so much. And so that really shocked me that I was going to feel that way, I guess. And number 5, the last one, is the fact that naming your baby is kind of strange. I don't know if anybody else has felt this way. Comment down below if you have, but I remember feeling like for years, like we had our baby name picked out 2 years before we even started trying. And then throughout the process, we knew his name would be Jacob, and we didn't know we were having a boy, but when we had the boy, it was like, yay, you know, we have a name, it's awesome. So like, I mean, we had our name picked out for like 4 or 5 years before we actually had him. And I feel like we referred to it a lot, and so it should have just been natural. But after we had him, it was like, this is Jacob. It just felt strange to me, and I think the reason it felt strange is because normally when you meet somebody, it's like, hi, my name's Morgan, what's your name? And they'll tell you their name. You don't name them. And so that was a very weird thing for me. I wouldn't say that like I named him wrong. His name is definitely Jacob, and I love the name, and I think it fits him and it suits him, and right from birth I liked it. It's not that I didn't like it, it just was a weird situation. For the first, I think probably 2 days, I remember feeling like, is this his name? Like somebody's gonna come tell me his name, right? Like this is him. What's his actual name? If that makes sense. Anyway guys, that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a big thumbs up if you did. I would like to redo this video as well once I finally have this other baby, because I think this list will be completely different going from 1 baby to 2 babies. Anyway guys, hit that subscribe button to follow along, and we will see you in my next video. Can you say bye, friends? Bye guys. Can you blow kisses? Can you blow kisses? Bye friends. Bye guys.